Tom Pearl, full name Thomas Patrick Pearl, is a man that has gained internet infamy over the last couple of years due to him becoming a meme from his online fetish content. I hear you ask, what type of content has this man made to gain such an infamous reputation? Well, I'm not going to put it lightly. This guy drank his own piss and ate his own shit. But why? What led this man to commit such heinous acts? And how did he get involved with posting such content? Well, first, we need to start at the very beginning. Tom Pearl was born in Lawrenceville, a suburb of the city of Atlanta in the American state of Georgia, on March 23rd, 1959. He was named after his father, making him Tom Pearl Jr. His biological mother is unknown, but his stepmother's name was Barbara Pearl. He also had a brother and sister named Robert and Joyce, and 4 step-siblings that he grew up with. According to Tom himself, his childhood was not easy by any means. He claims that the reason he began to consume fecal matter was because he came from poverty, and he would get so hungry that he would end up eating his own shit. This poverty had other consequences as well. He claims to have been bullied in school for his skinny physique and worn down raggedy clothes. Some people theorize that he developed a humiliation fetish because of this, which led to him posting scat content on adult websites. I wouldn't say I agree with that, but I wouldn't be surprised if this trauma was involved with his activities later in life. Other than this, not much is known about Tom's childhood, if anything at all. It was much later in life when Tom would sow the seeds for his notoriety. You'll hear conflicting reports of when Tom actually began to upload content. Many sources claim that he began in 2017, but this is wrong. He had a brief resurgence between 2017 and 2018 when he would upload 2 videos. But he likely began uploading videos in the late 2000s and continued into the early 2010s. During this time period, he would upload 17 out of his 19 total videos of himself. In some of these videos, which I unfortunately watched for this video, he brushed his teeth with feces. Fuck. Put a hot dog up his butt and ate it. Drank diarrhea. Made a cocktail of urine and feces and drank it. And rubbed poop on his face, which is somehow one of the more tame things he's done. I had to view this content on the archival website tompearl.com, and it is genuinely one of the most degenerate websites one can find on the surface web. I was gonna quote some of the things he said in some of his videos, but they're genuinely so vile and disgusting that I don't think there's a need. I mean, I think it's safe to say you already get that there's something wrong with this guy. Now, if you know Tom Pearl, you'll probably know there's a pretty big elephant in the room that I haven't discussed yet. On the 22nd of February 2002, Tom Pearl was convicted of possession of child pornography in Florida. Because of Florida state law, Tom has to take a new mugshot every year as a part of his sentencing. Strangely enough, despite his conviction, Tom faced no jail time for his offense. But thankfully, Florida has introduced much harsher laws on sex offenders since 2002. And the Florida Sex Offender Registry states that he still lives in Lawrenceville. There was actually a hoax starting in May 2025 that Tom Pearl had died from pancreatic cancer, and there was even a fake obituary. But because he has to take a new mugshot every year, and they're public, the hoax was proven false. You might think drinking piss and eating shit and being a pedophile would render someone undesirable to women, but you'd be wrong. Tom Pearl has been married 3 times in his entire life. The divorce with his first wife, Lou Ginter, and his second wife, Susan Lake, which took place on October 3rd, 1989 and September 27th, 1995 respectively, both took place in Brevard, Florida, which explains why he was on the Florida Sex Offender Registry and not the Georgian one. His third wife, also his most well-known wife, is Lorena Fernanda Sedeno Pearl. Many of the pictures you'll see of Tom from his personal life includes Lorena and her extended family, including Tom's possible stepson. Unfortunately, Lorena passed away on February 25th, 2024 at the age of 56, leaving Tom widowed. I would be able to have some sort of empathy for the guy given his very rough childhood and him being widowed, but I just find it impossible to have empathy for someone who's a sexual predator. Now, in all fairness to his ex-wives, Lorena and all the other people in his life, they may not have known about the CP charge, but there's really no way of knowing either way. And now to end this video, here's Tom being a normal person.
I want to know what his game plan is if the ACA is repealed in November. My mother-in-law's on the ACA, and if she was to lose that, that'd just be a catastrophic thing for my family. Joe Biden's talking about what he would do if he was president about global warming. and creating all those green jobs. He did show he had mental acuity. He was statesman throughout the whole thing, except that one time he called Trump a clown. I wish he hadn't, and I could tell that he wished he hadn't because he corrected himself right after that.